How do we find him?
If the Wraith place a tracking device in him the way they did last time.
Can you pick up a signal?
Oh, of course. If it sounds like it might be impossible, you look at me.
We still have the tracking device we took out of him.
I might be able to tune the long-range sensors to pick up any similarly generated subspace transmissions.
Good.
Yeah, but we are still assuming that the Wraith actually put another one in him.
I'll take whatever odds I can get.
Ronan!
Okay.
I'm here. You know, you really don't appreciate the simple things in life, like sitting.
I don't envy you. Must be a real pain in the ass.
Oh, how long did you work on that?
Longer than I care to admit. How's it coming?
I think I'm almost there.
Is this thing active?
Don't worry. I limited the power so it won't transmit our location to the Wraith. I just needed enough juice to determine the subspace frequency it broadcasts on. And now, I need to recalibrate the city's long-range sensors to pick up on it.
You know, these sensors only cover a small corner of the galaxy.
Unless they're calibrated to pick up a signal being transmitted using subspace. How about I leave the bad jokes to you and you leave the brilliant science stuff to me?
So, what are we looking at?
These dots represent transmitters broadcasting from various locations in the Pegasus galaxy.
So there are 7 runners out there right now?
We don't know for sure that they're runners. But I'll bet anything, that one's Ronan.
Why? How do you know?
That's Sateda. It's Ronan's home planet.
It's a good enough place to start.
We have no choice. We've been unable to dial into Sateda's Stargate.
The Wraith likely disabled it.
Which means if the Wraith are hunting Ronan, there's a very good chance that there's a hive in orbit. I shouldn't have to remind you the Daedalus has not done well in its last few engagements with Wraith hive ships.
We drop out of hyperspace. We beam him on board. We get out of there.
You know damn well we can't come out of hyperspace and get close enough to a planet to beam someone off the surface. We'll be detected. Now look, you know I want to help. But I will not put my crew and the only ship that we have in this galaxy at risk for one man.
One man who isn't a member of the U.S. military.
I didn't say that.
He's a member of my team. And he deserves the same respect as anyone on this expedition.
We don't leave our people out there, Colonel. Not if there's any chance.
Don't preach to me about leaving people behind, Dr. Weir. I'm just saying it's a very bad risk-reward situation.
Fine. Then just get us close. We'll take a cloak jumper the rest of the way.
I'll go with them. Remove the tracking device before we get back on board.
We'll be out of there before the Wraith even know what happened.
I won't bail you out if you get in trouble.
You say that as if we're always getting in trouble.
Sateda will not bow to invaders. The time has come for us to put our bravery on the line and defend our nation, our planet.
What are you doing?
We have built these past 2 centuries since the last.
I'm listening to the chieftain's speech.
Why aren't you packing? I traded every last thing we had to get you on Kel's personal staff.
He's a criminal. He's using people's fear for his own gain.
He's a commander, and his staff gets to go through the gate.
The hospital's gonna need me.
There's not gonna be any need for hospitals, Milena. That's just a bunch of words meant to make the people who don't get to leave think there's a chance for them. We shot down 2 ships that came through the gate. 2 small ships. Do you really think that's all they're gonna send?
Of course not.
Ships as big as our city have attacked other planets. No one that stays here is going to survive.
Then why are you staying?
I have no choice.
Yes, you do. You believe in this fight. You know that they'll eventually find us, no matter where we go. Our only hope is to show them that we're not worth the effort. To go feed on some other planet that won't fight back as hard as we will. Ronan! You can't run forever.
Hey.
Am I disturbing you?
Oh. What's up?
I just wanted to thank you
For what?
for going after Ronan this way.
Did you think we wouldn't?
He is an outsider.
Not to me.
I have often felt like an outsider among your people.
Well, maybe at first, but well, you know, I've always trusted you.
Yes. You and Dr. Weir have been very accepting. But this has shown me how far you would go, even for someone who is not from your world.
Look, Taylor, I'm not really good at, Actually, I'm terrible at expressing, I don't know what you call it,
Feelings?
Yeah, sure, okay. Point is, I don't really have good,
Social skills.
Well, that is why I enjoyed flying choppers in the most remote part of my world before all this craziness happened. But you should know, I don't have...
Friends?
No, I have friends. You, Elizabeth, Ronan, Carson, even Rodney are the closest thing I have to...
A family?
I'd do anything for any one of you. If I had to give up my life the way Ronan was going to, I would.
Thank you for everything you meant to say.
You're killing me!
I'm not even touching you. Seriously, Rodney, I've never treated a bigger baby in my life.
Just, are we done?
Yes, it looks fine, considering. Why'd you come?
What do you mean?
On this mission. You're injured. You can't even sit down. People wouldn't think any less of you.
Well, you think that's all I care about? What people think of me?
Well, actually...
Hey, I am a very caring person. Okay, maybe it's not always obvious to everyone, but,
You care about what happens to Ronan?
yes, of course I do. What makes you think I wouldn't?
Well, I don't know. The fact that you refer to him as the caveman behind his back.
That is a nickname. Buddies have nicknames for each other.
Buddies? Oh, you're buddies now, are you?
Yeah, more than that, he saved my life. He was like a brother to me.
Aye. A brother who got every gene you didn't, and vice versa.
You were just jealous of our relationship.
Am I? In the year or so he's been with us, have you ever had a conversation with the man?
We have an unspoken bond. I mean, there are things that go deeper than words, my friend, deeper than words, but you wouldn't know anything about that because you never look past the surface of anyone, do you?